welcome back to Main Stage. I am super thrilled to now have Reeve with me here on this very special day, actually, because it's the 5th anniversary of the Start Me Up Hong Kong Festival. And it's also a very, very special day for GOGOVAN, and we're going to hear a little bit more about that. Welcome, Reeve.
Hi.
Great to have you with us. I'll first going to tell the audience a little bit, about your background before we'll dive straight away into the fireside. So, Reeve, you are one of the 3 co-founders of GOGOVAN, right? And in your role, you oversee various functions here in Hong Kong, including strategic planning, daily operations, business development, and customers relation. You also assist developing new products, right, for the business and the company. In addition to optimizing the existing products, you also successfully promoted GoGo Business and contributing to the promising growth of GOGOVAN in the B2B area, right? So once again, welcome, Reeve. Great to have you with us.
Thank you, Karena.
So with that, let's directly, dive into the fireside and first go a little bit back in history. So yeah, 5 years Start Me Up Hong Kong Festival. You started 2013, right?
Yes, 2013.
Yes. So between you, Stephen, and Nick, talk about the passion and how did you come about, building GOGOVAN?
So we graduated from the US back to 2010. We tried to look for jobs but couldn't do it due to the economy is bad. So by the time we came back, we tried to look for jobs and couldn't find it, and then we kind of thinking to try to start business. So before we are trying to do the box ad business, which is putting an advertisement on the lunch boxes. And then we give the boxes to the restaurant for free, but charging the advertiser at the same time. By the time we actually, I think in daily basis, we are delivering over tens of thousands of lunch boxes every day. The empty boxes. The pain point that we had is finding the logistics company to actually send the boxes to the restaurant. So at the time, I think by the time we start, there are hundreds of different call centers in Hong Kong, which you can call in and get a van and then have a van driver to come and pick it up and deliver. But it was so inefficient because usually you have to call the call center and then wait for don't know how long, probably sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. Maybe sometimes you don't even get any feedbacks from them. So that actually created a pain point for us because we had to deliver the boxes before the peak hour. If you deliver during the lunchtime, I'm sure even you give the boxes for a restaurant for free, they just scold you because you are blocking them to do more business. So that's why we keep thinking any way to solve that problem. So we are thinking ways to really have a group of drivers that we can actually talk to or broadcast the message to them so that they know we have ordered for them in let's say a single platform. We did use WhatsApp before, but by the time we had WhatsApp that time, the maximum you have in a group maybe 10. So we have tens of 20s of different discount group. And have a lot of drivers in it, and then we publish one by one, and then okay, why don't we have a one platform to do that? So that's how the GOGOVAN came up.
It's brilliant. So it's the typical story, right? You encounter a problem and that you really relate with, and then you're like, okay, I have to solve this problem, and from there you scale it. Well, what actually happened to the lunch boxes?
We kind of starting. Once we launched GOGOVAN, we didn't continue it.
Right.
By the time actually we broke even. Start making a little bit of money. But we saw the opportunity on this side more, so we decided to give that up and then start this.
Right. So you could really see the opportunities with GOGOVAN, right? And you were right. So tell us a little bit more, because now your business is way more mature, way complexer, right? So tell us about all the different services that you provide now.
So yeah, we currently operate in 7 markets. Like outside Hong Kong, we have like Singapore, we have Vietnam, we have India, we have South Korea, we have Taiwan, and mainland China for sure is our biggest market as well. We kind of like provide services like from really individual to really as small and medium business, or even to the enterprise level of company to provide logistic business. We provide like courier services. We provide like getting a van, getting a truck, or all the way to really customize logistic solution for really specific projects or companies. So it's a real wide range of services we offer to really cater different special needs for logistics.
Right. So you even cater to the dogs, right? I mean, funnily, I can see, right, in some of in the malls, right, you have like special pickup service for animals, right? Cats, dogs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in Hong Kong, we have pet services. Let's say in Singapore, we have like, we put kiosks, or even in Hong Kong, we have kiosks in IKEA to really, you don't have to wait for them to do delivery. You can just get a GOGOVAN and deliver right away.
Right. Is there actually kind of like a hint, IKEA, GOGOVAN? I mean, the colors, it looks a bit, no, it has nothing to do with it.
Done, but we have a pretty much look-alike color. Yeah.
Right, right. No, fantastic. What was actually the sequence of expansion? So from Hong Kong, where did you go first?
Actually, after Hong Kong, I think the first is Singapore. Yeah.
Singapore, okay.
I stationed there for like more than 6 months.
Okay, because it was similar, or actually when you went there, you figured that Singapore is like a totally different market?
2 reasons. One is before, I think by the time it's 2013, 2014, it's quite hard for a Hong Kong company to raise funds for a business just operate in Hong Kong. So at the time, it's Singapore. Actually, there's some Singapore VC to actually willing to invest in us. So that's why that's one of the reasons. Second is like Hong Kong and Singapore is quite alike. I mean, small cities, high populations. Yes. In terms of like car ownership is quite low. Quite low. So that's why we choose the Singapore will be our first like market outside Hong Kong.
Right. So that was still the time when raising funds in Singapore was easier. I remember. It's true. So for your series, because then I remember, you know, your Series A and Series B and Series C, like super close. That was 2015, right? A bit the turning point of the Hong Kong startup ecosystem. I remember the first time the word startup made it into the budget declaration of Paul Chan. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Then you raised 2 times like BC in less than 12 months, and the rest is history. So enough with the history. Now let's look forward. Today, July 8th, very special day for GOGOVAN, and the title said, you know, unraveling GOGOVAN's next move. So we're all super excited to hear what is it all about. Tell us.
So first of all, July 8th, actually, we launched our service in July 8th in 2013. So it's our anniversary date for our company. Second is because of that, we kind of like evolved during these 7 years. So stepping in our 8th year, so we will have a new official branding. It's called GOGOX as a branding. We keep going, going the journey. Yeah.
Is it like Google X, like so all the important stuff gets an X?
So the meaning of GOGOX is like because people know us as a like go something, right? So in Hong Kong, actually famous is like getting a van in Hong Kong is quite, I mean, it's a household name. To the other market is not just van, right? We have trucks in Hong Kong, we have motorcycle in let's say Singapore, Taiwan, or even South Korea. These kind of markets. We recently launched the GOGO delivery, which is actually including the courier as a, I mean, even as a person, you can actually sign up a courier to do delivery. So it's not just like a van, it's like a wide range of service that and wide range of the service level or the vehicle types we are offering. So it's not just like a van. So that's why we are creating an X, which is actually you can put anything on it, like like GOGOMAN, GOGOBike, GOGO Truck, right? There's a lot of things that keep you in mind of using us as a logistics services.
Fantastic. So what about GoGo drones? Is that in the baking and making?
We will definitely have something to export.
Okay.
Yeah, that we will take a look. And also the X can actually means a lot of things to on the consumer side. Definitely the X means we have EX as the X, right? We get extraordinary experience provide to the individual customers with our expertise to really drive exponential growth. This kind of like also the hidden meaning of the X in our company.
Okay, great. And everybody should go now to the social media, right, and see the new logo, right?
Yeah,
And,
you will see it, yeah, on the 8th, yes, today, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely, fantastic. Yeah. So, how did that come about? Was it really about you felt like naturally, you could offer services and really expand based on the strong track record? How did you see this opportunity of evolving to GoGo X?
Yeah, because first of all is when we are going to different markets, we kind of localize our service to really suit the logistic need for the local, right? I mean, like Hong Kong's style of logistics doesn't mean it's like, let's say, Singapore or exactly the same. So we kind of like tailor-made a bit in different markets. So by doing it, we saw a lot of like different vehicle types or the service level people were asking. So quite naturally, it's not just about van services. So that will be involved to the others, right? So that's how we came up with it. And then for the new brand, I think we are kind of like want to explore new services and the new technology to really further develop our business, enable more side to really use our different kind of logistics compared to the traditional player, different service level. Yeah. So and then introduce more like supportive merchant for our logistic partners. So it's not just like a van drivers or truck driver can enjoy that. I mean, different kind of like we work with different logistic company or individuals really to as a supply side to get earn more money or sustain self-sustaining business environment for them as well. So these are the really the future for us is really going beyond for the X in that level.
Oh, fantastic. So does X also mean space? I mean, I don't know how quickly you're going to look into space travel. But I mean, with regards to that, in terms of geographical expansions, is there a little bit more you want to share? Are there like, more Asian markets, or how far west are you looking?
So we are currently still focusing on the Asia Pacific market.
Okay.
So I'm sure we will have more expansion plan and you will hear soon. So we will review that later on.
Right. And any kind of like milestone, how far, does the X go? How far do you want to bring the business?
And we hopefully
you're already a unicorn, right? So I mean, how far do you want to go?
So we ultimately want to bring the whole service level to the whole world, right? I mean,
right.
What we want to
That's what I wanted to hear. I just want to make everybody afraid.
As a Hong Kong company, we definitely want people to know about Hong Kong. Actually, companies can actually get beyond Hong Kong and then expand to the rest of the world. I think this is really the ultimate vision that we have, right? To really get to know Hong Kong company and IT company actually succeed.
Right, it is brilliant. Yeah. So I mean, by now, we have you as unicorn. We have 9 unicorns in total. I always say like, for 7 million people, puts us probably highest density of unicorn per capita in the world. Fantastic. And maybe actually we started with the historical view, but even along your entire journey, why do you think, being based here out of Hong Kong was helpful, or still, you remain headquartered in Hong Kong?
Yeah. First of all, I think the really culture that we have here, I think is a plus. Because like different nationality people are coming here, we experience different kind of experience, the talent, right? So kind of that actually altogether can actually bring more to the market or to the society.
Right. And you said talent. I have to say, I remember, the first ever job fair we hosted with WHub, and you guys were there. We were like so proud and happy. That was really pretty awesome.
yeah,
Fantastic.
hopefully we can get more talents from there as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Great. Yes. So, I mean, is there any other, further message? This is the time also, put a shameful plug on GOGOVAN. How do people, connect with you?
I think you will see more about our news and in the coming even hours and days, and then you will see more about us there.
Brilliant, fantastic. So, Reeve, thank you so much. I mean, obviously, congratulations to the entire team. You, Steve, and Nick, and everybody around it. Amazing, great job. And yeah, and with that, we're just gonna celebrate. And I mean, obviously, we never gonna forget July 8th. 7 and 8 Startup Impact Summit. But also, I learned that's your birthday, and I hope today, we're gonna look back, in 5 years again and say, remember, Reeve, that time, with the X, and now we're on planet Mars. I love it.
Thank you very much. Happy to be in the interview. Hope you guys best of luck.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.